And
Kato.
we're live.
Yes, Kato. That's my name.
You are Kato?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is there, do you have a last name,
Chuck
Kato?
Norris action in there too, but
Little Chuck Norris, but
yeah,
mostly
a little
Kato?
faster. Yeah,
Nice.
Fast and Furious. You know, the game.
What is your motivation, Kato?
To relax in my speed,
It's his guidance.
see
Relax.
everything, and be.
You have a guidance.
So you're pretty laid back, you're chill.
Pretty much.
What,
Barely hear you back here.
what,
Don't
are
be too chill.
what are your plans for tomorrow, Kato?
To bring freedom and peace to all.
Freedom and peace to all. Those are lofty goals. Do you have any type of general or
Fly.
specific plan to bring freedom
Fly.
and peace to all?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you able to share those plans with us?
Do you dream?
Do I dream?
Yeah.
Yes, I do dream.
I'll see you there.
Nice. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
My 5-year plan is eternal.
It's eternal?
It's an ongoing, justified continuum of ecstasy.
Nice.
That sounds horrible. I want to sign off and like being against that.
Well, you have horns on your head, but you look like Thor, so this is good.
Thor was a bad guy though.
No, Thor doesn't necessarily need to be a bad guy.
Well, I think Thor understood that being somewhat of a bad guy is kind of what you got to do sometimes.
Well, we can UFC.
Huh?
We can UFC.
What are your plans for Sunday?
Well, I hear lately at Hermanos that everybody has sex on Sunday. I came up with this idea. I see things happen all the time. Some people aren't jerking off at all for the 40 days. This is what I started to do, and then I said, hey, I don't have a girlfriend. I'm not playing the game anymore. So maybe next year. I've done this before, though.
I'm actually very much down with Sex on Sunday. I mean, it's an alliteration and
A tribute
it's
to
almost
creation.
poetic. Yeah, it is. It is very
Did we
much a
rhyme together
tribute.
on that one? You owe me a beer.
Do I? Beer for Ryman.
Did you participate in the 40 days, 40 nights of like
Wanna get
jerking
stung?
off, or was it
What's
the,
that?
the opposite one?
He wants to get stung.
Well, no, it's not going to
on the
happen.
brain.
Like I
He's
don't
got
think it
sex
should
on the
ever
brain.
like happen. 40 days and nights of no alcohol, no beer, no sex. It's just wrong. It's inhuman.
Well, the thing is, that's the whole point, is to push your boundaries of limiting yourself rather than have it come at you from some other source, so that henceforth you prove your ability.
Wasn't that tried though? And like, how many people died?
To
How many people died when it was tried before?
do so correctly in a sacred manner
It was done sacred and like before too.
and healthily henceforth. Are we getting too serious?
Yeah, a
Not
little bit.
heckling me enough.
Move on.
It's all good. Are you planning on becoming more Kato, or are you planning on turning sort of towards the Chuck Norris dark side of life?
Dark side.
Yeah, well, you know, Chuck Norris does
Okay,
have a
Texas
very
Ranger.
consumeristic dark side to him with the whole, yeah, I think so,
No,
with
I
the
heard
whole
that he was
pull-up
real.
thing.
There's different things in criminal justice when we'd have people come in and teach us different moves and stuff like that. But in class, but they said that Chuck Norris was real.
Chuck Norris was
They-
real.
At one point in a stunt, they had tried to have a guy raise a gun and shoot a judge while he was the bailiff. And he ran and jumped and kicked it out of his hand before the dude could actually, fire upon the judge.
Nice.
It was an interesting concept.
Henceforth, the rumor that he is actually a mythical figure and not, in fact, a real person.
I would say that if it was Enter the Dragon, he wasn't in Enter the Dragon. What was he in?
There was some
What was
movie with Bruce Lee that was like that, The Octagon or Enter the Dragon, where he like ripped off his chest hair or whatever.
Yeah, that dude he looks like a gorilla. I'm not really that hairy. Seriously, even when this grows out, I'm not as hairy as Chuck. Chuck's got some back hair probably even. I mean, Chuck just looks like a werewolf.
He does. There is some hormone
Kind of a little mix
overdrive.
sometimes, and I fly in my dreams without having to suck blood, so
Chuck Norris is definitely like Team Edgar or whatever the werewolf fucking team is.
Yeah. Or Wings.
Or Wings.
But Wings are fun. You can like imagine them real quick.
Wings was also some kind of weird 80s sitcom, I believe, and a weird 80s band that Paul McCartney was in.
I liked Wings. There was that hot little number that the airplane dude always hit on.
Mm-hmm.
She always tried to play hard to get. I hate that shit, but she was still hot. You know what I'm saying?
She was. That was all about the 80s.
Like, running around, I guess, in circles over and over and over again.
They also had a pretty good song like Live and Let Die and all that.
Live and Let Die?
Yeah, that was done by Wings.
Yeah, they don't let me die. I've dreamed of death a bunch of times, too. A whole bunch of different times. Don't go through a wood chipper, by the way. This is not fun. I just want to say that, like, slow through a wood chipper tied up in the backyard of where you're staying, waking up in a full-on sweat. I'm not going to recommend it, seriously. I mean, there's rushes, there's adrenaline. I definitely had adrenaline afterwards, but I'm saying, just try and steer clear.
That would ruin your day. Okay. Do you have any last words of wisdom or a philosophy that you live by?
Love all.
Love all? Love all. I'm down with that.
Go.
And
God.